Hello, this is G-Master Joe here with...
DW639.
And...
Apparently it's...
Hey, I have people in and around myself, so
Yes,
deal
Tim
with
is,
it.
Tim is out of college in Alabama where he serves Kentucky Fried Chicken to other people.
Not Alabamian.
And constantly is in a constant war with his roommate known as Khan because...
Called college.
No, Khan.
Because
Spock versus Khan.
Yes, his roommate's name is Khan.
No, it's his last name.
But...
Khan!
You never want to do
actually
anything bad to him because you never want him to get revenge on you or want to get revenge on you.
No. You don't want to suffer his wrath.
Shut up.
Yes, welcome to...
I've heard 3-year-olds make better jokes than that. I haven't even seen Wrath of Khan either, so no.
I bet Khan saw Wrath of Khan.
So please continue.
I wonder if he saw Benedict Cumberbatch, he's like, that's gonna be me.
Oh my god. That's gonna be me one day. And he just stood up in the theater. Suck it, you motherfuckers.
No. What's the sad thing though is that in Into Darkness, Khan's actions in the movie are actually they're pretty much validated, and like he's like, I would do anything for my family. Would you not do the same for yours? Oh,
like justified in a way.
His actions are justified. So he's like, you kind of have a point there.
God damn. It's like the ending to Borderlands 2. Who's the real bad guy?
Handsome
Jack. Welcome to our first motherfucking podcast, you guys. Get ready to listen to us yammer on about random shit for hours upon hours.
And by hours upon hours, he just means 1 hour at least.
Yes, just 1 hour. David will be providing gaming.
I'm your geek. I'm the guy that goes to your house.
I was listing out our responsibilities like a first grader's classroom.
Now
quick
class.
Now class.
No, we're establishing what jobs we're gonna have.
I'm the nerd that goes to people's houses and sets up their printers. Basically.
Speaking of nerd, why don't you get a job at Geek Squad and stop adding to the Wendy's aura?
Because all the calories.
Okay.
Because serving little 2-year-olds chicken nugget kids meals at 10 a.m. is glory.
Glory for the Wendy Empire.
Wow.
Converting skinnies to our side. Now, David, you were telling me you had some things to bring to the table today.
Okay, so the first thing we have on our list is Amazon now has acquired Twitch in a acquisition. Now, originally, it was supposed to be Google who was supposed to make this acquisition around a month and a half ago.
Well, didn't they buy it first?
They were in the... this is where it gets a little bit complicated. They were on the verge of buying it, like they were making the agreements, and you saw that Twitch had started making implementations around music, like muting people's streams.
David, you must know we have dumb people who watch these videos, so you can't use big words.
Wow.
Okay, so Google was
starting off on insults.
We're dumb too.
Great way to get viewers. Great way.
Okay, so Google.
This is why you have no YouTubers.
So Google was going to buy Twitch for $1 billion. Now, in order to make this acquisition possible, Twitch had to enforce some copyright rules because they were kind of nonchalant about that, so you could like stream music. So now, whenever you're streaming music, your stream would be muted for at least 30 minutes.
Wow.
And then they started adding other implementations, like on YouTube, if someone had a Twitch channel, it would say that they were live on like the side of their channel. But that all fell apart because neither side could agree on antitrust payments.
What does that mean?
Alright, so antitrust is basically no one company can have a monopoly of one like industry. So Google owns YouTube, which is the #1 video on demand service. And if they were to buy Twitch, they would have the #1 streaming service, video streaming service.
Yeah.
And neither side could come up with if they had to separate after the acquisition, like years passed and they became a monopoly. Laws say that they can't do that, so they would have to basically separate once more, and Twitch and Google just couldn't agree on those deals.
Because, so what? Amazon bought it?
Yeah, in a little bit, because Google could pay those funds, like if they were to split, but Twitch can't because Twitch isn't that big. And so that deal fell apart. Then Amazon swept right in and then bought it for, basically like a vulture, and bought it for, I believe it was $978 million.
Wow.
Because
but wait, wasn't Google like buying it for
they were
going
to pay it more, but Twitch said "fuck you" to Google, basically.
Stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man, and this is generally the audience and the internet basically believes that this is a good thing, because since Amazon has instant video and their own like streaming services already, like with the Fire TV, then they're gonna have better servers that Twitch can probably use, so that whenever like Twitch is quote unquote being Twitch, that won't necessarily happen anymore.
Wow.
What do you mean being Twitch?
Sometimes Twitch
Twitch just does things.
Twitch just does things. No, but Twitch sometimes it like either streams get like shut off, or it gets stuttery, clunky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it basically just goes to shit. But now because Amazon has better streaming servers,
they're adding Amazonian technology.
They're basically, it's like imperialism.
Did you ever notice that the Amazon logo has an arrow pointing A to the Z?
Is it really?
That they sell everything from A to Z?
Nuh-uh, bullshit.
Dude, that's like that's
Google
just
image it. Google
Wait,
image
what?
it.
Oh my god, you're right.
Hold on,
The
let me
arrow
read
goes
Amazon.
from A to Z.
Oh my god.
Meaning that they sell everything from
Amazon
A to Z.
Fire TV. Wait.
You ever noticed that?
No, I've never I'm gonna look at it right now, but
I'm looking at it right now.
it's kind of blowing my mind.
Jesus.
It is. It's confusing the first time.
Amazon.
You just blew my mind.
Hold on, wait.
It's a
Hold
subliminal
on.
message.
My computer sucks, so it has to
Okay.
do shit before I actually want it to do shit.
You literally just blew my mind.
Web shopping, books. Where's images? Oh, of course it's the last one on its list. Amazon. Oh, you're right.
You just blew my. You're like
But
Tim.
it's like the FedEx.
Dude.
person.
Tim,
This is satisfying my weird arrow fetish.
Wait, there's a. You
Wait,
know about the
that's a
FedEx
such
arrow
thing?
too?
There's a fetish for everything.
No,
David, you should know
FedEx
this
arrow.
by now.
True.
No, guys, do you know what's the hidden arrow in the FedEx logo?
No.
You
Go
lied.
to the FedEx logo,
You
or
lied.
Google image search the FedEx
FedEx.
logo.
There's no arrow in
Yeah, there is.
I see it.
Wait, FedEx. I'm looking at FedEx
Oh, it's
right
like
now.
X. Oh, it's like X marks the spot, like between E and X. See the arrow that in the space between them? It's like
Okay,
it's
if you're
like-
looking at it, see the E and the X. Look at the
Yes.
shape in between the E and the X.
Oh my god.
It's an
Yeah.
arrow.
Oh
There you
my
go.
god. That is. You
it's
just
like
blew my mind.
maybe it's like X marks the spot, so they're going to the to like
No, like
to the
X is the
location.
Or they
yeah,
deliver
X is
your
the
items that
destination.
they have.
Yeah. That's
There's
actually
a bunch
really
of
cool.
those.
And they
There's
don't ever look at the box where it says fragile. They don't ever read that, or first class
Because
priority.
all they care about is going to the X.
Fragile, must be
They
fragile.
want to find buried booty.
It's about the destination, not the journey.
Don't worry, no one fucks a FedEx guy.
That
What?
poor soul.
What?
Okay. So
Okay,
what's going
so-
what's going on next, Joe? You saying your first thing, or
Or
or am I going through the news? Because I got some other stuff.
Here, I'm gonna do one of my things, real
Oh,
quick.
God.
So, our good friend, the Vagabond Potato, he will not be named. His name is Nathan. He has a nipple fetish, and I'm not just saying because he really likes nipples. It's just he really likes nipples.
Think of Critical. Think of the YouTuber Critical when it comes to his nipple fetish.
And well, it's not even that. It's just everything that exits his mouth. Stick a nipple in there. Okay.
Wait, in his mouth or wait?
Everything, no, every word that exits his mouth, every funny phrase that he's ever said, just stick with the word nipple in there, and that's pretty much Nate. And one day I was just on my computer, just looking through some YouTube videos, just chilling, and I get a message from
It's
him.
Pornhub, by the way.
Shut up. I said I was YouTubing, not Pornhubbing.
It's code word.
It's always a code word. So I randomly get this message of a link from Nate, and I usually just think this is probably gonna be something really bad. So I just send him a message. I'm like, great, another video for me to not watch, kind of what Tim does sometimes. But so he sends me a message back. He says, watch it. It's godlike. So I'm just thinking, oh god, this is gonna be pretty bad. So I'm gonna link you guys. I saw it, and I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it is quite interesting. I'm gonna link you guys, right?
Why
What?
would you show a video on a podcast where no one else can see it?
Well, because David can link it in the description and people can see it.
I guess, but still.
We don't want this video
So
to already be
strange.
taken down due to showing boobs.
We don't. Well, it's not boobs. There's no boobs.
But nipples. Those tatonsters.
It's just can the video's audio be counted as copyright?
It can.
Because it's a music video.
It
Here,
can.
just watch that.
It was definitely a music video.
David,
yeah.
maybe you can turn your.
Is it what I think it is?
Just watch it, David.
I think it's what I think it is.
Guys, we need to watch it in sync. Okay, David, put your face cam on.
If it's a podcast. You don't understand. Is it what I think it is? Yeah. What? No, it's not what I think it is. Okay. Oh
I can't.
Get to zero.
I can't play. I can't play it on the computer because OBS.
It's probably good.
It picks up my desktop sound.
Oh,
so
well,
I'm gonna try to watch it via Windows Phone because Windows Phone all the way.
Okay, because you need to see this. This is pretty funny.
I'll get right on that.
So for people watching right now, please click the link below and watch it with us. Okay. So when we say click, you start your video. Okay, and you can watch it same time we do. Okay. Is everyone ready? Is everyone at 0?
No, I'm still signing in, dude.
But it's your phone.
With a super
Windows.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Windows. Is that
with
everything's
a super
connected.
long password. No, with a super long password. Let's see. Can you send the link? Can you send the link again?
I hate you.
Just send it.
Hold on.
So bad.
Enter. Okay, people, just get ready. It's gonna be fucking amazing. And I know Nate's probably gonna be tuning in to watch this with us.
Hold on. God dang it, I can't get it.
Just gonna be that 2-finger magic touch as he's watching this video.
Every time you mention something more about this video, it makes me not want to watch it even more.
Gotta watch it though.
It's not working.
Good.
I guess me and Tim.
Is this like Gassy Mexican's Fucked Up Friday where nothing goes according to plan?
What? I don't even know, but just watch it.
I'm trying.
Okay, Tim, get here. I guess me and Tim will watch it.
Hold
Tim,
on, I think I got it.
Are you at 000, Tim?
Oh, this looks totally.
Indian nipple song.
This is
yes,
totally
the
wrong.
title is Indian nipple song. Okay, David, just get to 0.
I'm trying. Hold on. Okay.
And I'll tell you some facts about these people afterwards. Are you at 0? Okay, now everybody wait till I say click, and then you start your video and you can watch it with us. Okay, 3, 2, 1, click. Get ready for magic.
This isn't magic.
Slightly magic.
No. Not even slightly.
I will. No.
Okay, just.
Great subtitles right there.
I'm just seeing ha ha ha.
There's this random guy doing absolutely nothing.
Already confused.
I'm confused.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Why is there a butterhead?
Butterhead?
You can't tell I've got a head. Come see me eat
Ooh,
nipples,
shit, I'm
eat
a
nipples.
butterhead.
Wait, do you actually eat them or do you just suck on them?
I don't know. Apparently, she has a head of butter. And what's funny is throughout this entire video, that guy, he does absolutely nothing. He just stands there as this girl dances around him. That's it.
And he just gets paid for it.
How much?
Just be paid to. His agent must be the greatest agent of all time. All you have to do, sir, is just stand in the video and do nothing.
Nipple, nipple. Oh, nipple, nipple.
Wow. This is awful.
Why does it have to be Indian? Why is it Indian?
This is what Nate sent to me. He said this
Water
video was godlike.
Apparently. Some great editing right there.
Oh my god.
Down. Okay.
Look at there's the guy just doing nothing as usual. Look at he's there.
I told you, he just has to be in the
just
video.
off to the side, just getting paid by the
He
hour.
literally has the world's greatest agent.
Still greatly confused.
Yeah, and we're only 2 minutes in. This is a 5-minute video, so we can stop it here. Let's stop it here.
Oh my god. If you want to watch the rest of that video, go right ahead and just remain confused.
Yeah, we're done. So yes, this is what he sent me. And that's by the YouTuber Woodbulb. And what's funny is they actually have a lot more videos similar to this, not just Nipple. They have one about poop. They have one about
Come and watch me eat poop.
Yeah. May he eat poop. They have let's see here. They have one called Sad Song. And what's funny is I haven't watched these videos, but I've just gone through the comments of these videos, and half of the comments are by girls and saying this song gets me so horny.
What?
Yeah, literally there's this girl named Keenan Bailey who commented on the Nipple song that's this song makes me so horny, and then reply is only 4. It says, I mean, this song sounds so good and just very sexual. It's
What's
like,
wrong with people?
There's so many people with nipple fetishes. It's a disease. It's like a contagion. But
This is like every super disease movie where everyone like just brushes it off at the beginning. It's like, oh, it's just a cold, forget about it, and just like eat a sandwich. And then at the end of the movie, either everyone dies or only
they
two
wake
people
up in the morning rubbing their nipples, saying like, oh, what's this good feeling I wake up onto? Oh, what?
Why is the music video so long?
It's so long and it's just so repetitive. She keeps singing nipple, nipple. And in the beginning, I love the beginning. She just starts off like, I fart. Oh my god, it's so funny. But so yeah, that's that.
Water travels up.
Yeah, I don't know. They make so many Indian videos that are so wrong in so many ways. It's just.
I'm sure that these are all good music videos too. It's like the lyrics, like if it was an actual English translation, it'd be a good song. But then no, it's just like
America says fuck you.
America says fuck yeah. Saving the world from the motherfucking day now, America. Yeah.
Gonna save the day. But just that entire video, I just loved. The funniest part was just that guy, that just in the side, always in the side, just absolutely walking around, just doing nothing.
I feel like that's how Tim is right now. He's just in here.
Tim's just kind of mind blown at how retarded we are right now.
He's actually playing Diablo 3 right now. See, he doesn't even make a response because he's so in depth in Diablo.
Okay, David.
Why do you make me watch that?
Don't worry about it.
Tim,
David...
this is coming from you, who has brought us Elsa Lets Her Sanity Go, Spinge Bill.
No, hold on now. I showed Tim that video.
Okay. Hitler rants about Dota 2.
But whatever.
Hitler rants about Dota 2.
Yes, that one was pretty funny. And he who made the quote, the internet can't hurt me anymore.
I know, it can't. It disappoints me all the time, though.
Okay, David, you said you had more news to talk about.
Yeah, gotta make a comeback after. Gotta make a smooth transition after that. Yeah, well, you do.
Okay,
I have more.
Hold on, I got this. Oh, here's something that they might know. Speaking of things that are smooth and silky, there is a picture that was released.
Speaking of things that are
I don't like where this is going.
There was a picture release, which is a concept art of what is supposed to be the new Xbox One that's supposed to be coming out. Supposedly, it's supposed to be the Xbox One Slim.
I hate you more.
But it was turned out that this was fake, although it does show some designs that are similar to the original Xbox One. This rumor has been going around for a while because of people who have like actually opened the Xbox One and determined that at least a quarter of the entire box is nothing but empty space and just ventilation. So they're determining that this may be coming out within like the next 2 years.
Is It takes 2 years to pull out some hardware and make it so much smaller.
Sorry to interrupt, but they are actually coming out with a new version of the Xbox One. They're actually coming out with a model that's white.
That's the Sunset Overdrive bundle, and then they're making what's really cool is the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which is supposed to be a 1 terabyte upgrade. Jeez. So instead of the basic 500 gigs, it's now a terabyte, which I think is actually pretty cool and should actually be put in the basic model.
That is actually pretty cool. Freaking yeah, they're making a white version, so now it's not racist towards white people. But I forgot. You can't be racist towards white people. Okay, continue.
Okay, cracker.
I am not offended nor moved at all. Because you can't be racist towards white people.
Just go make me spaghetti, Italian. Or go stroke your cat.
Hold on now. You can be racist against Italians. You know, that's stop. That's where I draw the line.
Go pet your cat.
I will go pet my cat. Continue.
The cat that's gonna rape you and kill you in your sleep because
I know it will though. Listen, sometimes I wake up in the morning and it's just staring at me down the hallway, just giving me this deathly look, like I placed a bomb under your bed kind of look, and it's just so scary. Please leave a comment if your cat does this too, because I told you I don't want to be the only one.
This is what's gonna happen, and I've told Tim this too. At some point, a signal will be released to all cats around the globe. This is their signal to strike at humanity and take over the world.
You're freaking paranoid. I think that's what the signal is.
I am, though. I am. I wake up sometimes. Listen, sometimes in the middle of the night. See, the thing is if one of my cats jumps up on my bed, I have 2 cats, Rascal and Lucky. One's black, one's white. No racist. If a cat jumps up on my bed, I can always tell which one is the one that wants to kill me because he's the fat ass, okay? If he jumps up on my bed, I can feel 1,000-pound paws on my chest. So
as he tries to go for your throat to choke you out.
Yes, as he tries to go through my throat. But I always know which one was stalking me, trying to kill me.
So Tim, have I told you this? So cats will take over the world when this distress signal is released, and all cats take over the world. But who's gonna take over the water though? Who's gonna take over the sea? Think. They're in allegiance with the cats.
Catfish.
Though. No. Good guess though. Make a guess. Make a wild guess.
Want to know what it takes over the sea?
Yeah. What fish will take over the sea? And
does it have to be a fish?
It's a fish. I say it's a fish because it's an alliance between the cats and this species of fish.
The salmon.
No.
The rainbow trout.
Cats hit.
Think of a fish that you would think would never hurt you.
David, there are thousands and millions of fish out there. If you're telling us to guess one fish that can't hurt you, I am going to rip your balls off with my bare hands. My bare hands, David. And don't you dare yell gay.
Aye?
Sure.
Yes, you may.
Gay.
Every girl loves this fish. They make fun of it in Finding Nemo.
I don't like where this is going.
Dolphins.
I do not like where this is going.
Dolphins. Because you would never suspect a dolphin.
But a dolphin isn't a fish.
It's a
mammal. It's a mammal.
It's a mammal.
And we asked you this beginning, is it? It's.
Shut up. I went to public
school.
This
is like first grade shit. What the hell?
Oh, look at me. I'm a pretty little dolphin. Let me dance for you. I do something.
Well,
dolphins will take over because you would never suspect a dolphin.
Fish. It is not a fish.
So,
fine.
So David, anything else on that magical list of news before we move on to the other weird shit I have?
Okay, here's something in entertainment. Apparently, the writers in Warner Brothers is deciding to ban all jokes from DC movies. The reason for this is because the Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds was such a flop that they're deciding that they're
That was not a flop. That was a great movie.
Maybe they should stop making bad superhero movies about characters that were little enough.
Green Lantern was a great movie.
You just say that because it's Green Lantern.
A lot of people would state otherwise.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would, but they're dumb. Green Lantern was a good movie.
Compared to The Dark Knight and Man of Steel, it was probably their biggest DC flop. It was probably their biggest flop.
Well, obviously, because it was made like 5 years ago.
No, but it's sour comedy and just Ryan Reynolds the costume was CGI too. That's another thing.
What's wrong with that?
So now they're trying to
cool ass costume.
So now they're deciding
He
that
glows. He's a human glow stick.
What do you call?
Great setup for.
Why do they make glow in the dark condoms?
So you can see what you're doing.
So gay guys can play Star Wars.
Wow. Okay, that took a turn.
Okay.
I had to make that joke.
I think I had heard that one before, but I didn't remember it. They come in different colors.
Every color.
Oh
That's
no!
the point.
My Star Wars lightsaber's overcharged.
No.
Wow.
The power cells are overloading.
My lightsaber's low on charge. Oh no, it's
It's
beginning to flop.
So gay.
Yo, let me give you a hand with that.
It's okay. We don't mean to offend people. Joe here
No. Let me give you a hand with that.
Uh-oh. Are we done making gay jokes?
Yes, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
So now Warner Brothers is trying to cut a minimum of jokes from its DC movies, like The Dark Knight. Although that was probably expected because The Dark Knight isn't necessarily a comedy movie, because Bruce Wayne's parents get gunned down right in front of him as a little child.
Guys,
That was dumb.
Although the fan base and the internet says otherwise, because with these superheroes who are basically gods, in the eyes of DC. Please no, Tim.
Wait, what's the what are we talking about? I'm sorry, I got lost.
Oh my god!
I was looking for something. I was looking for something.
Warner Brothers writers are banning jokes from DC movies.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
So the fan base says otherwise because we need comedy here and there, kind of like how the Avengers was filled with comedy, yet still kept
The fan base argues that every little thing. If they wanted to make a great movie with everything great, the fan base would argue with that.
Yeah, but
the graphics are too good.
It's too. Our brains are overloading. You've killed thousands.
The Hobbit running at 48 frames per second was too smooth.
That movie actually did look really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What, at 48 frames?
Yeah, it did.
It does. Like, things just
I didn't know
better.
People count the frames in movies.
No, because
No, it's not a counting thing.
It's movies and TV shows run at 24 frames per second.
Everything digital runs at frames.
Yeah, and movies and TV shows run at 24 frames because it works at 24 frames because movies and cinematics causes like a pure form of motion blur. So it just so our eyes just like we kind of like fill in the blanks. But in like games that doesn't work really well, especially when they add like motion blur settings. That it just looks terrible, which is why a lot of games, like why I also rant how games should be going more and more towards 60 frames as opposed to just the 30, because it just looks better and it just plays better.
Okay.
But it requires more strain on the hardware. It requires more strain.
That's another reason why
because you're doubling the amount of frames it has to show.
Yeah, that's why I also rant about the new consoles, because if these new consoles are supposedly supposed to be so powerful, why are we still getting games like Watch Dogs at 30 frames?
Because
Watch Dogs was a giant lie.
It was a flop.
Watch Dogs really was a flop.
Well, the rate
it was a giant
killed
lie. That's why it was a flop, because they promised so many things and then nothing happened.
And also,
two people got it.
Yeah, no, I was one of those two actually on the PC.
And when have you ever seen that? I've actually only seen you play that once, and that was at your house, only for you to show me how good your computer was.
The game is actually pretty good from what I've played so far. It is actually pretty good. My only problem is that it, on the PC at least, it just stutters. Like, I don't know why it does that, especially since my hardware, no offense to console users, is kind of superior.
Yes, because you spent $3,000 on a freaking badass Alienware computer, so no shit it's gonna be superior. Yeah, that's how the world works, David.
Yeah.
But okay.
It just angers me because it's like, especially when people say like, "Oh,
this is supposed to be the 21st. This is supposed to be the 21st century. We're supposed to be doing things by now."
Yeah.
People don't do things.
Yeah, whatever happened to us becoming the Jetsons? Like, seriously. Where's my robot maid? Where's my robot maid that I can have an affair with?
Wow.
Plug it in the exhaust port.
Okay.
You mean
unhealthy.
you
That
mean
is unhealthy.
you mean the USB port?
Speaking of which, Apple is actually releasing a new version of the USB port that's it's reversible, so it works both ways.
Because they need more money.
No. Where it, like, you know,
David.
wait. Here's their selling
No,
point.
wait.
I must say this. It's 2 seconds.
No.
Yeah.
You need to learn. A lot of people don't care about Apple. Well,
I
mainly,
know,
No, a lot of people do care about Apple. You can't say that.
only the people who actually have Apple, and that's like 50% of the world. But on the other half just doesn't care.
No, but like this was their selling point. Like
anything.
this is their selling point. Have you ever had that moment when you try to plug in a USB port and you plug it in the wrong way?
Every single time.
Oh yeah.
So like this new USB port that they're releasing is.
They're making it reversible.
Yeah, so you can plug it in either way, which it's like
That's actually pretty handy.
it's handy, but then like Apple's also stupid because then that rumor went around because they bought Beats by Dre, and they released a rumor. Or like they released something saying like their headphones were gonna be like, you know, like the lightning connector they use now, that small one.
Yeah.
Like supposedly they were gonna make headphones they use the lightning connector instead of like the standard analog jack. So supposedly there was a rumor going around that they were gonna get rid of that headphone port, and you could only use that lightning connector headphones. Which is like really stupid because like 99.9% of the world still uses analog headphones.
Yeah. That's like okay. That actually does kind of annoy me.
And then there's also
I want to use different headphones.
And then there's also the evil thing that they did is that they released that new iMac like a couple months ago, where it's literally the specs of a MacBook Air just in the form of the iMac, and it costs $1,100. And here's where it bugs me. It's like okay, go to buy now. This is its specs. It's $1,100. It's a dual-core i5 at 1.4 gigahertz. First off...
English, please?
Desktop i5s are supposed to be quad-core, and dual-cores are its laptop. So they literally put a laptop processor in what's supposed to be a desktop. And it's clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. That couldn't run anything, like any games or anything. That's meant for, it's meant for grandma and grandpa and photo browsing. 8 gigs of RAM, 500 gig hard drive, Intel graphics 5000, all for $1,100.
Sounds like a high-end machine.
And then for $300 more,
no shit.
Yeah, then for $300 more, you get the quad core i5 clocked at 2.7 gigahertz, turbo boosted to 3.2 gigahertz, 8 gigs of memory that's upgradable, a terabyte hard drive, and Intel Iris Pro graphics, which is the.
And what? It's $1,000 more.
It's $200 more.
Oh, okay.
And the Intel Iris Pro graphics is supposed to be the best integrated graphics card on the market.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Tim, have any comments? Oh my god.
I know, I heard you. I just.
You're bad at potting.
Sorry, I've never podcasted before.
This is all our first podcast, so if we suck, you know.
There you go.
Sorry about that.
That's all about.
Okay, so
practice makes perfect.
Back to my stuff.
Back to the weird side of the internet that you should never go to.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
Okay, I have another video.
No.
Hold on, let me get my phone open.
Not again.
This one is actually it's not.
God, it's still playing the freaking Nipple song.
It's less disturbing and more
That song
funny.
wasn't disturbing. Tim, what did you even send me anyway? What YouTube video is this?
Isn't it obvious?
Hold on, I must look.
Not that much of a...
What did you send us?
Not that obvious. Pretty obvious.
This is what you sent us.
Yeah. It fitted the moment.
Have you watched the full skit for that? Or like that whole part leading up to it?
Just that one moment.
It's basically
watched.
it's like a student comes up to the class and he says like the best thing to have for someone else or like to have is respect, and then he just pops up with gay.
That movie was so great. Okay, here you go.
I'm waiting.
People, sync time. If you'd like to watch this video with us, we're gonna sync it.
I'm gonna take one look at this video.
The thumbnail was already This thumbnail already.
Not that again. Already seen that. No.
Tim has seen it. Okay, I guess it's
Not
just
doing
me
that
now,
again.
David.
Apparently,
Tim, what's with all the background noise?
I live in a college dorm. What do you expect?
Here, David, get to 0.
Wait. Are those girls I hear?
David, get to 0.
I'm already at 0. Oh, God.
Yes, David, there are girls in college. Imagine that.
Okay.
It's like a phenomenon or something.
People who are watching, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click. Just watch it.
The internet can't hurt me anymore after seeing. Oh God.
You can say that to yourself all you want. It won't change it.
I'm scared now.
Bye.
You should be.
What is with this? Oh my God.
Just yep.
What?
Deal with it.
What? What is it? It's now sheepdog? What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
I want to mute myself for a second.
He's pooping.
Wait, what?
Okay. Are you really confused yet? Because you should be.
I think we're past the point of confused.
Okay, that's good.
So now it starts turning into a mechanism. It's the baby
Yay.
sheep creating mechanism.
Yay. It makes so much sense.
Now they're flying away via helicopter.
Yeah.
Using their necks.
Shout.
That happens.
I'm not surprised by this, to be honest. It's the internet.
So yeah, I actually I have quite a few very interesting things about this video. The video's creator was Cyriac's channel. Just Google him. He makes a bunch of videos like this. He has one called Cows and Cows and Cows, which is pretty much
Cows is
Cows and cows.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
That's his famous one.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, and it gets pretty bad. But what's
bad.
really cool about these videos is his
people
cows,
actually watch them.
Well, that and his videos. Well, this the Ba video, he only recorded 3 seconds of film from that lamb, and he turned it in.
Modifies it.
He just modifies the hell out of it, and it takes him like 3 months straight to like do it, and it's crazy. He had cow video. What was cool about the cow video is that he didn't even actually have footage. He just had that one frame that he actually rolled along the screen and edited and turned into that.
Yeah, he works a bunch on it.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's really cool how he does all this. And obviously I look at the comments down below, and the first one is sweet dreams.
Of course.
And there's a lot. I want to marry. Yeah, this guy says I want
sheep.
to marry the mind who created this.
1 sheep, 2 sheep, 50 sheep, 100 sheep.
Yeah.
I don't know if you count how many sheep heads were in there.
You can't though.
Exactly.
You can't. It gets so bad. But I don't know. I thought that was really cool how that guy managed to do that. If for people watching this, please check out this video. It's a really cool video. It's disturbing at first to watch it. Well, I don't know about disturbing, but it's awkward and weird to watch it. But it's just when you finish it and really think about like how the hell he did that, it just kind of blows your mind out the back of your head. It's just fucking awesome. Well, I don't know about Tim because nothing really blows his mind.
Not when it comes to the internet.
I apologize.
I apologize neutrally. But yeah, that's I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. David,
it's an interesting video.
It is. It's really interesting. David, if you have anything else to share, I have one more thing.
All right, I have at least a couple more things. Razer.
That's a list.
Razer, who I admire at least a little bit, has announced their new software that they'll be releasing called the Razer Cortex. What this essentially is that it's their.
Excuse me, interruption. Didn't we not like their last program?
All right, so their last program was Razer Game Booster, which actually worked really well, like at least 2 years ago. but then they made a huge update to it to be like kind of like Windows 8. Like it looks like something that would go with Windows 8. It just looks newer, but it wound up kind of being clunky and broken. But now they're releasing Razer Cortex, which is essentially the game booster plus a cloud save manager, so it saves your games in the Razer Synapse 2.0 cloud. So you could just download Razer Synapse 2.0, log into your account on any computer, and you have your save data. It's also a video recording program, kind of like Fraps kind of does it.
It feels also, like too much of like Jack of all trades, master of none.
But then there's also it also has this new feature, which I think is actually pretty cool. It's their deals section.
Feature. Lovely.
It's their
deals
section.
Are they gonna sell us shit?
No, what their deal section is that it's a search engine for how do they?
Yeah, like I said, it's like master.
It's master of
thing
deals.
That has so many pieces of it. It's the Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. All right, this is on their site.
Too many things at once.
This is what it says, Joe, on their site. The best prices for your games. Compares prices of digitally distributed PC games across the top online stores, ensuring you always get the best price. Currently supported stores are Amazon, GameStop, Gamersgate, Origin, GOD.com, Green Man Gaming, and Steam.
So they're kind of making their own Steam.
But you still buy.
They're not selling anything though.
They're not selling anything. It's kind of like linking you to the best deal for the game at that time. You look at it.
Quick question: what are they getting out of this?
Yeah.
People, I guess.
There has to be something. Otherwise, they wouldn't be.
It's probably like what people do on Twitch, which is that if anyone buys the game through their link, they get a portion of the profit. So it's like you buy a game through their software. Like, oh, you see like Assassin's Creed 4 through their Razer deal. Click on that. It'll take you to say Steam. You buy the game. Steam will then give maybe 10% of that $30 purchase. Probably give 20% of it to Razer. So they get a portion of the deal. It's kind of like when you go to streams on Twitch and they have Amazon links, buy Amazon items through this link. And
they're gonna have more profit. Money to bring us.
Next question. Also another question. Why would these other companies agree to this? Don't they already have enough publicity? I cannot say that word. Publicity.
Blah blah blah.
It's probably just another way for them to make money, and plus also Razer
don't need more ways to make money.
They don't need it, but
that's what McDonald's said 10 years ago, and look at them now.
Yeah,
it's I don't know why Google and McDonald's and stuff advertise anymore, because they don't need to, because everybody knows exactly what they are and what they sell.
Yeah, literally, I'm on Google now.
But they have to remind the new people, the new little children that come into the world, even though their parents are probably just gonna tell them, "Welcome to McDonald's, where you're probably gonna spend most of your life here."
No, it's what if McDonald's and Google signed an agreement? Yes, welcome to McDonald's. If you like to make an order, please go over to the touchscreen over there and Google your order. Google your order to pay for it, and then you just swipe your credit card, and one half of it could go to Google and half of it could go to McDonald's.
They would never do that.
They would never do that. They're both too big to do that.
Google will buy McDonald's out before they do an alliance with them. That's what Google does.
I can only imagine how that meeting would go. It's like, we'd like to buy McDonald's. He says, why? He says, because Google. Alliances. Because Google.
I will say, out of the software, it could be good for Razer. Just so it could get them a little bit more publicity. Just because I think that Razer is a very good product. I use all Razer gear, and Joe's starting to get Razer gear. I have the Razer. I use the Razer Naga.
No.
I also thank you.
Don't lie.
I have the Razer Naga. I have their Deathstalker keyboard, and I also have 2 of their headsets. Because on sale. They're just actually good products. It's like one of those brands
super expensive as well though.
It's actually for what they sell it for, not that expensive. At least compared to other stuff, the same stuff, it's around the same price, if not cheaper, like Amazon. Their Xbox 360 headset is on Best Buy. It's usually $50, and it's compatible for both Xbox and PC. And then Kraken's their Kraken Pro, which is it includes a microphone.
None of these names mean anything to me. Just tell me what they are.
Wait, isn't the Kraken
the Kraken's the giant green headset.
Razer headphones, not some weird.
You mean the bright green ones that are wearing Google Glass in public?
What?
The
ones that I used to bring to school. The ones that I used to bring to school.
So yeah, like Google Glass.
They're not Google Glass though.
They're like it.
Yeah, that
they draw so much goddamn attention.
Yeah, their Razer Kraken Pro is $54
like Google
right
Glass?
now.
That's interesting. So pretty much advertising for other people to advertise for themselves.
Yeah, and then they get a portion of the profit.
It seems like they ran out of ideas, so they're like, what can we do? I know, if we can advertise for other people on our site.
Well, yeah, it's like Razer doesn't need anything else more because they have headsets, they have keyboards, mouse pads, shirts, and now they're starting to really introduce their systems lineup, which is like their laptops and their tablets. And then they have like this new concept desktop, and then their own Razer case for 4 desktops.
It's like that video of Syndicate Project. I saw a Razer and I liked it, so he just stole it.
That's a freaking I love the music when he plays like the current year of PAX, like do 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 do. He's just strolling, then he sees the Razer booth and just it's
stops the record.
Yeah, the record stops, like scratches and he gives that face. And then he steals it, opens it up, and the Razer CEO is just right in front of him.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I haven't seen this, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay, don't worry.
We'll link you later.
Don't worry about it. Don't need to link me.
Okay. So, on my adventures throughout the internet.
Oh god.
This is gonna end badly, isn't it?
This will end badly.
No, not too badly. It's So whenever I go over to my grandmother's house.
She's still making another YouTube video.
Oh god, not a grandma story.
Shut up. Whenever I go over to my grandmother's house, I don't have my laptop. I don't have my Xbox. I don't have anything to game on. So I usually just go on our computer and play Flash games that I find on the internet.
Nice.
Yeah, so I usually go to armorgames.com because they're pretty trustworthy. Because if I go to addictinggames.com, I'll get like ads like shoved up my anus.
They do.
But they do. That's because there's so many freaking ads, and I like Armor Games because it's really well organized. You can find what you're looking for. They have on the side they put all the ads at the bottom, so you get just the games in the front, and I really like that because you get what you want as soon as you come on the website. They came out with this game a week ago. It's called Kick the Critter, and I would have to say this game is so addicting that they need to make it a phone game, like an app that you get on the Google Play Store or whatever.
It's the next Flappy Bird.
I don't even know. It's maybe not the next Flappy Bird, but it's
the next Angry Bird.
Yes.
No. The way you make a game popular on Google Play Store is you put the word bird in the title.
And
that way you do well.
No. This is the great
Angry
part.
Birds, Flappy Bird.
This is a $1 trillion idea. This is a $1 trillion idea. Flappy Candy Bird.
How about Angry Flappy Birds?
Oh.
No. You have to include Candy Crush.
How about Angry Fapping Birds?
No, Candy Bird because it's the combination of Candy Crush and Flappy Bird and Angry Bird. And you.
How about Angry Candy Bird? But anyway, this game, Kick the Critter, the way it is you start off, you're this ugly little adorable. Well, it's one of those things.
How can it be ugly and adorable
at the same time?
Well, it's the same way a bulldog is adorable. It's so ugly.
They're not adorable. They're vicious. They're vicious creatures.
Well, some pet owners think ugly dogs are cute. Okay. And it's
they
like
ugly and adorable at the same time.
They should be psychoanalyzed.
Fuck.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, my friend.
Whatever. So you start off as this little ugly critter, right? And you're just minding your own business, walking around. David, shut the hell up. You're just walking around, minding your own business, and then it starts to rain heavily, and like your home gets flooded, and next thing you know, Noah and his ship full of.
Turn this into the Bible.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So Noah and his ark starts floating on the water, and
he doesn't grab the critter.
He has and the critter says, "Hey, why don't you let me on?" And Noah, the dialogue literally says, "How about no?" And one of the critters, one of the animals on the ship says, "LOL." And the critter's really sad and upset. He's walking around, he turns around and he sees this mechanism, this giant like metal foot, like kind of like a backwards catapult that like kicks him, and that's where the term comes in, is kick the critter. it sounds really stupid, but the thing is they play hardcore metal in your ear as you're playing this, so it gives you that action-packed sort of feeling, and the whole game is really fast-paced. Have either of you guys ever played that game, Toss the Turtle or something?
Nope.
No?
Hot Potato?
No, it's another game, but
okay, so
you kick the critter and you try to go as far as you possibly can, and you can.
It's one of those games. Okay.
Yeah, and you can like get upgrades and stuff, and it's
a bunch. It's one of those formulas that like every single game follows.
Pretty much.
Where you try to like hit something or fly something, you go like as far as you can.
Yeah, but the thing is you can upgrade instead of upgrading your character and the thing that kicks you, the machine that kicks you. I mean, obviously you can still upgrade those, but they added a factor of you can upgrade your environment. Like there's bats in the air, and when you hit the bats, you bounce higher, and there's an occasional cluster of bats that whenever you hit, they grab you in the cluster of bats and carry you further. And it's like kind of like a boost in a way, and you can like spend upgrade points on increasing the chance of having those pop up. And the thing is my opinion of this game is yes, it's extremely cliche and it uses all it's not original at all, but in a way it sort of is. The mechanics.
Also, by the way, if you're looking for a really good Flash game thing, there's a Congregate. It's pretty good.
Congregate, yeah. Congregate is pretty good.
Because they have another one like that. Game like you're talking about on that website. I forget what it's called, but it's like I don't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's like you're a Mexican wrestler. You're jumping off of candy and shit.
Yeah, that one's actually really good. It's like
I like that one a lot.
You know what was a great site back in my day for playing Flash games? You know what was a great website? Nick.com.
Games?
No, Nick.com.
Nick.com?
Yes.
I've never heard of that one.
Nickelodeon.
Me neither.
Oh, yeah, Nick.
Because you would play the SpongeBob Flash. You would play the SpongeBob Flash games, the Fairly Odd Parents Flash games.
CartoonNetwork.com. That was the awesome one.
Oh my God, yes, you're right.
So I'm actually just gonna put the link for Kick the Critter in Skype. So this way, if you guys ever anyone is watching, or if it's you or Tim want to play it, it's there. So you click it and you go right to it.
They're not in the Skype call.
And act now, and you click that link, and we guarantee you a free virus.
I hate you.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's not a virus. It's more like you'll be playing it for hours on end because you love it so much. It really is. And like once you beat like level 1, you see Noah's ship again. It says you say, "Hey, wait up for me." He says, "Buzz off." And the same guy says, "LOL." I'm just like, what the fuck?
Noah,
it's just on saying,
Noah, you selfish bastard.
Yeah, and it's you wanna it. In some of the other games that have the same concept, they make a goal, but they don't make that goal so like, how can I say this? They don't make you want the goal as much as this game does. So that's what like adds on to how much you want to play this game so much. It gets ridiculous. So people, if you click this link, I guarantee you it's the last link you'll ever click on because you'll be playing this game for the rest of your life.
It's a pretty big claim, man.
Yeah, I play it every time I go over my grandmother's. I always play this game from now on, and I go over her house like every weekend. But I do. It's a really fun game, and I do suggest trying it. I don't know how long. You will think it's fun, but you will definitely play it for a solid like 8 hours on end.
I don't know. I think the burrito guy was better.
The what?
The burrito guy.
Oh yeah, the burrito.
I think that one's better.
Well, the thing is they're both pretty fun, and they both have those timers, so you got to get it right in the beginning. And
I like that one because
it's like, just so much violence. You squash people, just like every time you get to another level, you just annihilate a gate.
Yeah, it has a good sense of action to it.
Yeah,
like
that's
exploding people and bashing through giant walls.
Because that's awesome.
They made a second one, you know.
Yeah, I know that was the better one. The first one's kind of like slow paced and stuff, but I like the second one better.
Yeah, the second one is really good.
More action packed.
But
it makes less sense than the original.
It just gets sucked into a freaking candy bag.
This just in. Amazon is doing a end of summer sale. Get digital games up to 85% off.
I don't care.
Battlefield, Tomb Raider.
Yeah, where does this information come from?
I was just browsing Amazon.
Oh,
Tomb Raider is $7.99. Battlefield 4 is $14.99. What else? What else is good? Titanfall online game code is $20. Borderlands 2 $6.66. Oh God.
So yeah, if you want to get good games for cheap, it's good fucking Amazon, because they sell everything in the world, and Google owns everything that doesn't have to do with selling. Amazon owns everything that is for online selling, and McDonald's owns everything that is fast food. This is how the world works now.
Not really, because they don't have Wendy's.
This episode is not brought to you by Amazon.
This episode is brought to you by Jaffa Cakes.
The hell is a Jaffa cake?
It's a British Twinkie. Instead of it looking like a Twinkie, it's more like a disc, and it has a creamy center, and it's covered in chocolate. There's like different flavors. It's really good. Yeah.
Hey Tim, Saints Row 4 is $9.99.
I don't care.
We never even finished our Saints Row 3 co-op stuff.
Nah, wasn't really going well.
Okay, well,
why wasn't it?
It's a shooter. It ultimately boils down to that.
So are we? Is that all?
We are approaching the hour mark, my friends.
Is that all?
A few more minutes. So
anything we want to like point out?
No, I'm pretty good. I'm done.
Do I have anything?
I might actually try to bring something to the table. I felt like I wasn't doing very much this time.
Yeah, you weren't.
Go right ahead.
I might try to bring something.
You were terrible.
Perhaps something interesting.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
this
yeah!
This just in. We have breaking news. Valve apparently is Australia is planning to sue Valve.
Wait, what?
The entire country of Australia?
How?
I'm looking at this right now.
Wait, the entire country of Australia? It's planning to sue Valve.
Well, Valve did have a thing in TF2, like it's like this precious metal called like Australium.
Okay, so apparently ACCC claims that Valve's refund policy violates Australian law.
The fuck?
I mean, what refund policy?
It's a refund policy for games.
How does it violate their?
Steam doesn't do refunds though.
They do.
They do.
But they don't.
They do.
But they don't.
They
So
do.
consumers were not. All right. So
When?
How does if the game doesn't work, or if it doesn't, or it fails to like function properly,
or it fails to meet the expectations,
as through the way of through Steam, then they refund you the money.
You can actually get refunds.
Send them like I think if you like send them an error report, like able to send them an error report, they'll see if they can fix it. And if they can't, they'll send you a refund.
That's another thing that I like about EA's version of Steam, which is Origin, is that it's a good. They have something called Good Game Guarantee, where if you don't like the game, you literally can return it. Like you could pull like what you can do at GameStop is like you buy the game, you finish it like the single player campaign, play a little bit of the multiplayer. Once you're done with it, you finish it and then you return it.
Yeah, but you buy the game for like $30 and they give you like $5.50.
No, I think it's a full refund too.
I hope they don't.
How would you know?
Because I've tried it before.
So apparently Australia
business doesn't work like that.
So apparently consumer.
Because they know that's what everyone does.
Yeah.
They're making no money.
David, do you seriously think that the people who invent these game selling businesses
sell the game, and then when people come back, want to turn it back, we're gonna give them all the money back for it.
Yeah,
that makes absolutely no money.
They're probably gamers.
Tim, the entire country is actually suing Valve.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
I'm listening to the news right now.
Has instituted proceedings against Valve Corporation, claiming that Valve had made false guarantees in the refund policy that violates Australia's
All right, so apparently Australia's claiming that Valve has made false guarantees in their refund policy.
The ACCC or the ACCC,
so they're saying that Valve's not holding up to their own refund policy.
Way too hard to get a refund, which
That's annoying.
Okay, so they're saying that Valve makes it. Okay, so it's like what Tim says. Valve makes it really hard to get a refund.
Which is true.
Yes, it does. Yes, they do.
Not make it easy. they make you jump through about 80 hoops before you can try to get anything out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they actually try to make it so, like, it's more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah.
So which is kind of a jerk move.
That's what, like, cable businesses do.
Yeah, they make you jump through so many hoops that you just give up, and then they don't have to do anything.
Actually, I'm kind of with us.
Customer service in history.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Australia on this one, actually.
So maybe GGWP Radio should sue Valve.
Yes, because we're gonna get a shitload of money from Valve.
We'll sue them for every penny and their games.
How? What's our case?
Alright, so
we will
so
be
say,
the
like,
new Valve.
Okay, so that's like a thing. Like, we should get refunds for broken games.
America doesn't give a
That
fuck.
should be, because that's false advertising. If they give you something that say is going to work and doesn't, that's false advertising.
Yeah.
So apparently the U.S. is kind of like on the edge about it, because apparently the buyer policy makes
Because
pretty
it's
much
America.
Yeah, it pretty much states that the
Because
consumer,
America.
it's pretty much your own
And that's
decision.
what they check off, that user's license agreement that they have you check off when you buy every single thing. The file is so mind-bogglingly large that
I actually would. Yeah, this would actually be a really good thing if Australia could maybe like force Valve to make like getting refunds easier. That might actually be a good thing.
Yeah.
Valve does make it way too hard, make it way harder than it's worth. All right. Anything else?
No. Well, that's it.
also, I think, speaking of user license agreements,
oh God, here we go.
I forget what company it was, but I think they want to do like a sort of survey thing about if people actually read those. So what they did was, like, I think it was somewhere in the middle of the thing, between one of their sentences or one of the paragraphs or something, they said, if you call this number, we'll give you $100 free. And it took so long for them to actually get that number called. It was like pretty much what you expect.
Why did people just immediately think it was an ad?
No, because no one reads the user's license agreement ever. They always just hit accept and move on, because no one ever actually reads it. So they put that in the middle of it, and it took like months for people to actually like see it.
Wait, does that number still exist?
No, I think it was like the first 10 people or something that like called or something. But
Damn.
It took it so long for them to actually get called.
That's actually really funny.
That was
because I always skip
those. Have you ever read one of those?
No.
Wait, who did that? Who did that?
Wait,
who did that?
They were I don't remember who they were, but I had heard a story from somebody I know who said that, and it sounds like something they would do just to see if they actually wouldn't, and no one did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty interesting.
That is.
That's a great way to end the podcast.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to
GGWP Radio.
GGWP Radio, and take a look at Tim Vance's.
I hope this wasn't too painful for you guys to watch.
Yes. It was our first podcast. Please don't chop our heads off.
YouTube. Of course they will.
We will get better. If you guys have any suggestions, if you guys and girls have any suggestions, please put
topics or
on topics we should talk about, or give us a link even. We will definitely talk about it in the next video. Like and subscribe. Have a nice day.
I'll say like and subscribe. That's trying way too hard.